Do you feel loved? Are you able to receive this love?
You're gonna do this
Be
live
honest.
right now?
Live. I want to know because this is day 4.
I was able to receive.
Yay! She finally bottomed for love. I was gaped for love last night.
A gape.
A gape.
A jar.
I was tunneling. It was so fucking crazy. Okay, shout out to Ron Kim, Councilman Flushing. Flushing boy, represent. He
Truly.
came out.
I mean, it was...
Mina Chan.
Mina?
Mina. Kim.
Mina?
You little...
Rascal.
Rascal. You know, everyone believed that she was like a real person. Like
Named Kim?
Yeah. Because we were doing crowd work with Mina Chan, a former Kick-Ass Korean as well, who came last night.
I mean, it's just like, also, let's talk about New York being the home base for so many Kick-Ass Koreans.
I know. New York.
And then for them to show up.
Sick.
Incredible.
I feel honored. And not only did they show up because we shouted them out, they showed up for comedy.
Yes.
And bitch, when I tell you, they were guffawing.
Go, 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 go! Go, go, go!
Slapping. Yeah. It was so fun. It's so fun to see. And then the Hallelujah Koreans, remember?
Underneath the exit?
Yeah.
Yes. There were Hallelujah Koreans there.
The emergency exits, like, they were like shining above them.
Because
like
the Lord is giving favor to them.
Yes.
For their devotion and faith.
Highly blessed and favored. We had some Hallelujah Asians out here. We had Gaysians out here. A sprinkling of whites.
Yes.
And a couple of black men. Like, it was so New York.
Yes. I mean, it was, the comedy club had never seen that many Asian people.
Ever. Yeah.
To come out.
They thought, they were like, this is invasive.
This is Asian carp.
Yeah. But, okay, my favorite moment was when, after we had hung out at the after party, the bar, and we were walking back to the car, me, you, and my friend Lorraine.
Yes.
And right before we get to our car, we ran into a person who was like on a walk with their like AirPods in, and they were like, "Oh my God, hey, you guys were excellent today." And we were like,
and it was a white guy,
and we were like, "You came to our show?" Because he didn't stay or talk to us. He was like, "Yeah, I can." Blah blah. He had a great time, and I was like, "How did you know about the show?" And he was like, "Oh, I live around the neighborhood, and I saw that something was happening, so I decided I'm not doing anything, so I'll come." I was like, "What?
New York,
concrete jungle where dreams are made of." Golly, New York is so. I know it's my hometown, but
and it's like cliche to call it the greatest city in the world or whatever, which for me as a Chicagoan it feels crazy. But like,
I know, how dare you?
Yeah, I know.
But
it's
cliches
special.
are cliche for a reason.
It's a special place.
Special.
I mean, the audience, and I mean,
they were so smart.
Yeah.
They were so on top of every joke.
Yes.
They there was no setup needed, extra like thick like setup needed for anything. Like, they were just on top of it, and
we were just dropping stuff, and they were picking it up, dropping casually, picking it up.
I know.
I mean,
it does make us a little wary for Boston, because, you know, after a peak like this,
a valley is inevitable.
Right, but I'm gonna say every time we've done this, like, well, we had a good one, so next one's gonna be bad. You know, like other shoe syndrome.
Yes.
The universe has proved us wrong. So, I'm gonna dare to be optimistic. I know, not in my
DNA.
My oof.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, I'm gonna remain cautiously optimistic.